Woo! Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals coming to you live from Vietnam, guys. This is our evening time, drive time update, guys. Wow, there she blows, guys. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what just happened to Bitcoin. There was a huge flash wick to the upside. It went up like 1K in like 15 seconds, guys, and it crashed all the way down, guys. Looks like the market makers are on the hunt, guys, and they want to absolutely wipe out all the leveraged longs out there. Wow, woo. We got the CPI data that came out as well. Not looking too good for CPI data. It's at 7.9%. Oh my MG. The only good news, the only good saving grace out there is that the jobs report is looking pretty good compared to what they expected. So that is okay. But we're going to see huge tank today, guys. So it's not looking good for the crypto market. So here she blows, guys. You can see right now that we had this huge flash wick to the upside. It went up like almost like 1K in a second, guys. It was absolutely insane. I was watching my screen. I saw this thing just go cuckoo. It went up like 4.74%, like in a flash, guys. It was up like $1,800, guys. It was insane. And then it went ka-chung, and it dropped all the way down, guys. So we can see that the market makers absolutely manipulated the HE double stock hockey sticks out of the market, guys. I remember this is not financial advice, just the OG in-house expressing his opinion, guys. So look out, booyah. The leverage apes, they got wrecked, guys. It's like crazy. And I'm sure, look at that, guys. And that wick cost about $26 million in like 15 seconds. Like, boom! And they were out of there, guys. So that just goes to show, do not leverage trade, guys. So you can see right now that in the last 24 hours, we're seeing almost 100%, 75% of those babies are longs, guys. And if we look at the shorter time frame, even on the hourly time frame, it's still longs, guys. If we look on the 4-hour time frame, it's still longs. And if you look on the 12-hour, it's still longs. So there's not much shorting going on out there at all right now, and that's going to cause the Bitcoin price to absolutely dump, guys. And that's also in line with the pre-markets right now. The pre-markets are looking sad. I'm scared by looking at all this sadness out there. And we could be seeing things going like down 20-25% and not too distant future, guys. But it's not looking good right now. We're seeing the pre-markets for the U.S. Asia was down like crazy. Pre-markets are also down, down. And the U.S. markets are about to open. They're not quite open yet, guys, but when they open, I think it could be going down. Oil is going up, so that's not looking good, guys. So the CPI data is in, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, cats and dogs and aliens out there, and any other form of life out there. Inflation rose 7.9% in February, more than expected as price pressures intensified. Well, we all knew that was coming. Everybody absolutely knew that was coming in. Inflation grew worse in February amid the escalating crisis in Ukraine. We knew about that, and the price pressures that became more entrenched. And we saw the consumer price index, which measures a wide-ranging basket of goods and services, increasing to 7.9%. over the last 12 months. And this is a fresh 40-year high, guys. Wow, woo. So for some of you, you've never experienced this before, and this is going to be the highest, absolutely the highest that you've experienced in your whole life. So it is not good. And this is taking us back all the way back to 1982, guys. I think that was when the Mork and Mindy show was out, right, guys? I can't even remember that far, but I was still alive, though. And on the, on a monthly overall basis, the CPI gain was 0.8%. Wow. Food prices have risen 1%, and food at home jumped 1.4%, for both fastest growing since April 2020, guys. So energy is up, guys. It's just a nightmare out there. And we can look at the statistics out there. You can see that right now. Also, we can see that CPI has risen, guys, and gasoline has gone up, shelter, food has gone up. So that is not good, guys. And we can see right here that if you look at all the items, 12-month electric, food, home, energy, everything is just higher and higher. And look, if we go back to February 2022, we could see that all items are about 1.6%. And look at where we are right now. This is just nasty in-house. It's not good for anything, and it's going to cost you more. And salaries are going down, incomes are going down. And if we look at the average price of selected items like bananas, bread, chicken, eggs, all that stuff, all the stuff that you need to survive, and including electricity is up. We can see bananas are up, guys. Look, guys, look at bread. Look at bread. Wow, bread was like a buck in 2002, and look what it is right now. It's $1.56. Amazing. Let's take a look at the chicken. Cook-a-doodle cock-a-doodle-doo. Is that what a chicken makes? So we can see that in 2002, it was like $1 for a pound, and it's $1.63. Eggs. Let's take a look at eggs, guys. Eggs was like $1, and eggs. Okay, eggs are like double, like 100%. Oh my God. Ground chuck, guys. Ground chuck. So we can see the ground chuck right now is $2.21, and it's right now at $4. OMG, that's also up, guys. So milk, guys. Let's take a look at milk. Everybody loves milk. I love milk. I love my Wheaties in the morning. It's $2.82 in March, and now look at that, guys. It is like $3.88. OMG. So if your salary hasn't changed much, then it's not good, guys. Let's take a look at gasoline. Gasoline was $1.30 per gallon back in 2002. Could you guys remember those days? And if we look at it right now, it's like $3.59 average, and of course next month is going to be even crazier in the house, guys. OMG. This is not good, guys. So we're seeing that the total payroll right now, the total non-farm payroll employment rose by 678 in February, and the unemployment rate edged down to 3.8%. So the unemployment is good, right? But a lot of that, you have to understand that a lot of that is because of the pandemic has kind of eased off and people are actually going back to work. So that you got to take that with a pinch of salt, guys. So let's take a look at the fear and greed index right now. The fear and greed index right now is at 26. But you can see if we look at these data points here, you can see that every time we go way down to like 19 and stuff, we have a huge upside, guys. So we saw that, back in July, when we had our all-time high in May of like $63,000, and we had this Debbie Downer crash. We went down to $29,000 in July, and then we pumped back up to like 67. So that was good. I mean, that formed a new high for Bitcoin. So you can see here where we went down to 13, pumped up. We're going back down. I believe that we're going to see a huge pump coming in for Bitcoin and everything soon. So it doesn't feel like it right now. Everything's going down, guys. Get prepared. It's looking pretty nasty in the house. And if you look at the Bitcoin treasuries right now, you can see that the biggest holding of Bitcoin right now is MicroStrategy. You have about 125,000 BTC, followed by Tesla, Galaxy Holdings, Voyager, and the list goes on. But it goes on. And then if we look at countries, let's take a look at countries. Bulgaria actually owns 213,000 Bitcoin, guys. Did you guys know that? And Ukraine, the government is also holding a ton of Bitcoin as well, 46,351, followed by El Salvador, the Bukalelian house. He's looking pretty good. He's looking fine. I love that guy. And he set the standard. Then Finland, I didn't know that. Georgia. So you can see that a lot of countries are actually owning a ton of Bitcoin. And if you look at the private companies, Hong Kong has the largest amount. It's called Block One, and they have $140,000. Some interesting stuff. The third largest whale wallet picked up 412 BTC worth over $15 million yesterday, and this guy keeps on buying. So if this guy keeps on buying, and what I like to do is I like to go to this address, and and look, this guy is not selling, guys. Back here, he did sell about 1,500 BTC, and that was about $65,000. But since then, he has bought back. This guy keeps buying, and what a beautiful person. And he absolutely knows something special. So, buying the dip, the third largest Bitcoin whale, adds to his position as $29 million BTC purchase, guys. So that is cool beans, guys. And now this guy holds a $5.3 billion worth of Bitcoin. You think this is Putin? Could it be the madman Putin from the Eastern European madman out there? Putin could be Putin out there. So look at this, guys. It looks like the U.S. Treasury launches educational cryptocurrency initiative focused on risks involved. So this is pretty good. It looks like the Treasury, we had this whole, Yellen the felon, the leaked memo that came from Biden, and that was pretty good. And we were expecting that, that was going to be a big Debbie Downer event because we thought it was going to be like slam, bam, thank you, ma'am, and we're out of there for crypto. But in fact, the regulation was very benign, and it was looking very, very good. And that's what caused a big pumpity pump. But all the leverage apes, what they did is they thought that Bitcoin was going to go up forever. The market makers, what they did is they did a flash crash wick, and they wrecked everybody. And if you look at the BD right now, it's like $38,895 in the house, and that is not looking good. That's absolutely not looking good. So the Treasury wants to educate you and teach you all the risks. So that's pretty good, especially the newbies in the house. So So right now we're seeing that Bitcoin is trading at 38,950. But we're still trading within our my channel line, so that is okay. As long as we stay above this channel line, we're just going to be fine. I still think that Bitcoin is going to be doing some huge moves in summer, and summer we're going to blast off. We could see $100,000 coming. I'm still pretty bullish. I mean, I know you guys are not feeling so good right now, and you can see that we had this. If you look at my parallel channel line for Bitcoin, we're still in our parallel channel line, and absolutely every time that we have this whole descending triangle formation for Bitcoin, we always see a huge breakout to the upside. So you can see here we had this huge descending triangle. We went down, and then we went to the upside about 50%. Then we had another descending triangle here, and we broke out here, and we went all the way up to the top here. And that, get out of there. And that was to about right there. Let me just clean up that chart. And let me clean up the chart. And that was also around about 50% in the house, 59%. So, if we measure from where we are right now and the point of breakout right now, and we go up another 60%, that is going to take us to 69%, 59%. That will take us exactly to $61,000. So we could get up there, but a lot of the TA and a lot of the analysts, we're seeing that the momentum out there, we're going to see Bitcoin going well beyond that. So, at minimum, we can expect a 59% rise from here if the other descending channels, hold true. But remember, this consolidation has been a lot longer than the previous consolidations out there. You can see here that, this was a very short consolidation. This is also a very short consolidation, but this has been a longer consolidation period, and that's what really tells me that we're going to see a much larger explosion to the upside because of this longer consolidation period. So that is pretty positive. Hey, get ready for many adventures of Elon Musk, and I thought this was really good, and I just thought it was kind of cute and whimsical. Keep your eyes peeled for the many adventures of Elon Musk Dogecoin comics coming to a thread near you. I love it. So let's take a look at the Doja Woja right now. So Doja Woja right now is at 11.65. So even though we had this flash crash for Bitcoin, Doge is kind of resilient there. I'm pretty surprised about that. So that is looking pretty good. I did cover this earlier. The Dogecoin price now, Doge had crashed between 11.63. So we could see some downage. We're seeing that Dogecoin has been going on a descending triangle for about 300 days now. But we seem to be able to hold our own. We break past this descending triangle, and we're keeping above it. We did break down here. That was back in February and had that big crash. But this is looking pretty positive, from if you guys zoom out, absolutely zoom out. It's looking pretty good from that perspective. And this descending channel line has been going on since the 28th of November. So we're staying above it. So I'm pretty confident that as long as we stay above that, it's pretty healthy. We have some light resistance at around about 12 cents. You can see that we've got a lot of volatility today with what Bitcoin is doing, because we had a high of 1185, a low of 1146. So there's been a lot of volatility today for the Bitcoin, and that has affected Dogecoin exactly as predicted, guys. So inflation hits the highest since 1981. We all know that. We're seeing this BTC accumulation phase, and we're still in this accumulation phase. And we could see an absolute top side coming in, and we could see a huge bull run to the upside, guys. So I'm looking pretty confident, and we're seeing that BTC is just stuck in this range. Absolutely, BTC is stuck in this weekly range. But so far this week, we're still in a positive candle. We've got 3 days and 10 hours left. So I'm feeling pretty positive, pretty pumped about the crypto right now. But things are not looking good. Things are absolutely not looking good for crypto right now. Bitcoin is still down, down. It's at 38.08, and everything's just going down. It's not looking good. And there's your blows, guys. That flash wick to the downside has wrecked a lot of leverage apes in there. So let's take a quick look at the leverage apes, guys, and let's get out of here. So now we're up, since I started this video, we're another $4 million have been wrecked out there. And let's take a look at that. And at a total of 64,000 traders have been wrecked. And this is all long positions, absolutely long positions, guys. It's longs. And the market makers, what they're going to do is once we start getting a lot of short positions forming, look like Bitfinex is lot of shorts start forming there. So once we see that, we're about 65 or more shorts start to build up, then the market makers are going to push Bitcoin price up, and it's just going to keep going up and down in this range, guys. And you can see that every time we get close to that range, the market makers always push it above that range. And we've been consolidating here for a very long period of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. 9 weeks. We're about 3 days and 10 hours from entering our 10th week of consolidation, guys. So that is really getting on my nerves, absolutely on my nerves. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is also having the same kind of flash crash wick pattern. It's at 2581, and we have broken down from our 26 support line. So hopefully we get back up there. Otherwise, we're going to be going down to around about $2,400 in the house. And you can see that Phantom is also. Sorry, excuse me, get your words. Solana is being held at the $80 line. It's at $81.96. So this is a good support line. If this continues to support, we're going to see Solana have a huge reversal to the upside. So that is pretty good in the house, guys and gals. So you're seeing Phantom is also going down as well. It's at 126, and that is not so good. Let's take a look at total market cap. I'd like to get out of here. This is just a short one, guys. Short one, because the OG is getting tired. I want to go to sleep. It's the market cap is at 1.76 trillion, with the volumes of 58.59 billion, and the dominance. So guys, get ready for the carnage. You're about to get ready for the carnage. If you guys can't stand this, don't look away. A lot of red. We're seeing that Bitcoin right now has just got back up above $39,000. So that's good. 6.69. We're seeing that Ethereum is down as well. Everything is looking pretty nasty in the house. Doge is down. Everything is just nasty. So I'm gonna bring this to a close, guys. Don't forget to show some love. Don't forget to show some respect and go down there and follow me on my Twitter. Smash the like, subscribe, and super chats will be much appreciated. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning with a huge video, guys. Don't forget to go down there, check all the links. Remember, none of this is financial advice. Buy the channel coffee, become a Patreon member, and don't forget to check out the NFT collection right there. You can do it, guys. And you gotta go over to the Wi-Fi Wise channel and subscribe. Please show some love. Go to Zen Music. It's the best relaxing music on the interwebs. You're gonna love it. And don't forget to go and check out the merch. Get the mug, get the cap to cap. That makes, and people say if you wear the cap, you get much smarter, guys. So that's about it, guys. Things are looking not so good with the CPI data is bad in the house. The pre-markets are bad in the house, guys. So I'll love you guys. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. Remember, this is not financial advice. Keep on keeping on. And this is Rick Fire, the OG from Crypto Daily Traders, coming to you live from Vietnam, guys. You love it. I love it. Let's get it. Woo!